Oh man, I do not remember a damn thing about what I'm supposed to do in this game. I see you there though, Cyan. What's up? Oh, there's more side quests. Salutations, my fellow explorers. We prefer not to disturb your schedules, but this is a mission Kina and I cannot complete alone. We'll be near the bridge to the Ant Palace for those willing to hear us out. And there's still more lost books. The Beast Slayer in the Wild Swampland and be there for him. Okay, so it looks like we've got 3 side quests, and we've got the boss rush and that 50 battle underground thing that we need to do. So we've got our work cut out for us, but that might be all we have left to do. The good news is, since we didn't use nearly as many items on the final fight than I thought we would, we have more room. Like, I think we didn't even use any of the Queen's dinners. What the hell? Considering how badly we did during the first fight, the first attempt at the final boss, on our second attempt, we beat the final boss without using any of the Queen's dinners. What the hell? I got the download. What up, Gigas? 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 Gigaus! Don't worry, you'll want to keep them. Yeah, so there will probably be a lot of instances today of me asking people, okay, where do I go from here? Because when the last time I've touched this game is over 2 weeks ago, I don't remember a whole lot. Well, right now I'm just filling up my item stock, because I'm replacing whatever we had used up during the final boss fight. And then I think we'll probably do whatever this new Team Maki quest is that I just picked up, followed by going back to the Wild Swamplands for Kabu. And then I'll probably need help with figuring out where to get the remaining lore books. Oh, Gigazis. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, with Gigazis base. Got it. So we need 2 more cherry pies and 2 more long legs. So, those of you who might have noticed from the ping, today is mostly about helping wrap up Bug Fables. I'm hoping that by the end of the stream tonight, we will have basically finished everything there is to do in this game so that we can move forward. We've got a pretty stacked schedule coming up. I definitely want to make room for Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I feel like that's going to have the same kind of, like, chill energy that Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles had. And also because I have played Super Mario Sunshine, but only as, like, temporarily at a friend's place. I've never properly owned and played and beaten Sunshine in like, my own save file. It's always been bits and pieces and rental copies. I do not know the point totals that you need for that. So I am very excited about the idea of... There's something to enjoy about each of the games. Super Mario 64, you know, I only owned when I was young, and I never actually went through and did every single star. from Super Mario 64. So I'd like to actually go through the stages and like complete each of the challenges. Sunshine I never got to properly experience, and I think we can have we could have fun events where either if I succeed at one of the alt world what are they called? The challenges that are basically, it goes you know, it's like the very calm but very enraging challenge stages, the shine challenges. We could either do that I gift a sub if I clear a shine challenge on the first attempt, or I have to gift a sub every time I die while trying to clear a shine challenge. Or we could do it for each shine challenge. I'll be like, all right, guys, for this one, do I gift a sub every time I fail, or do I gift a sub if I clear it on the first try? Could be fun. I will say this, though. I am gifting a sub every time I fail on the Chuckster one. You cannot change my mind on that. Also, my wife ordered pizza for me. She's not even home yet, but she ordered pizza for us and had it delivered. So the pizza got here before she did. She got a medium. She got a medium for herself. Great. And then she ordered this one for me. What an absolute champ. She really did. She really did. Hers was a margarita, and then she ordered a large. Of a meat lovers. God, this is why I'm married to her. I love my wife so much. So while I'm doing the boring part of collecting items before we start these quests, let me explain why today is more of a mental health day, and why I hope you guys will feel comfortable telling me what you're dealing with right now. I had a lot of thoughts today, and I'm gonna end up repeating this on Twitter, but I guess for those of you who are fans, you'll get to find out about this ahead of time. But I did a lot of thinking while I was in the shower, and I tried to think about why I've been so stressed out lately about the stream numbers and trying to make sure that, you know, I'm able to hit partner. Like, why do I care so much? And for a long time, I knew that it boiled down to this feeling of having to prove that I'm good enough to people, or else why should they bother in the first place, or why should they care in the first place? But I haven't really had the chance to go, like, well, why do I feel that way, you know? It is back, Percival. We're just taking care of some post-game quests, though. Like, my hope is that by the end of tonight, we will be done with this game. And I gotta collect my thoughts for a second. This is very good music for reflecting on your life. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that there were some defining moments in my life that maybe I don't feel like they affected me that much, but they clearly did, and I'm just not aware of it. But one really, really big example that came to mind was when I was in high school. I really enjoyed tennis, and I wanted to be a part of the varsity tennis team. And I understood that if you wanted to be on the varsity team, you had to be good enough to get one of the varsity slots. And the first 2 years that I tried out, I wasn't good enough. I made junior varsity, but I didn't make varsity. That's fine. I understand. You have to earn the spot. But the third year and the last year that I did tennis, it turned out that one of the people who was always on the varsity team, And I mean, they were like the top performing. They were like number 1 or number 2 seed constantly on the varsity team. Decided not to take part that year. Just straight up didn't show up for the tryouts. Any of them. We had like 3 different days that people could choose to try out, and they didn't show up, and they didn't ask for like a makeup day or anything. So they didn't make the varsity team. But of course that meant that there was 1 remaining slot left on the varsity team that person otherwise guaranteed would have taken up. And as it so happened, I ended up being the next in line to make the varsity team. So I was the final seed. But I made it onto the varsity team. I was super, super excited about that. And then about 2 weeks after the season officially started, this person decided that they wanted to be on the varsity team after all. They were like, you know what? I changed my mind. You know, I am bored with this other stuff, and I'd rather do this instead. So, what was the 15th item that I had? I think I had, it was 3 abominations. I gotta make 1 more abomination. So this person who had not shown up to any of the tryouts at all just showed up one day and told the coach, I changed my mind, I want to be on the team. And this person was so good at tennis, they were so talented when they were on the varsity team, that without even questioning it, the coach put them officially on the varsity team and bumped everyone down a spot. And that meant that 2 weeks after I had made the varsity team, I was bumped out and put back in junior varsity because I wasn't good enough to stay on the varsity team. And that kind of like instilled, it's one of many things. Like I don't cry myself to sleep at night about it, but it's just one of those things that kind of instilled this sense of, you know, if you want to be entitled to something that you want, you need to prove that you're good enough to have it. And you need to be consistent in proving that you're good enough, because otherwise, why should anybody care? Or why should you be entitled to have this thing if you didn't earn it? And so that kind of leads to the stress that I have about things like, you know, why I really want to do Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but I don't speedrun it. I'm not that great a player at it, even if I know what I'm doing, so why would people check me out, not somebody else? Or, you know, that's one thing that's part of why I was super excited for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, was because, hey, I know about Crystal Chronicles. Like, I know this game front to back. I can talk about it. I know everything about this. It's definitely how imposter syndrome starts. So it's hard for me when I have these gaps that show up after stuff like Crystal Chronicles is all finished, because I think to myself, you know, man, you know, that energy I had during Crystal Chronicles was amazing. How am I gonna stay at that level? Because if I go from that to something more casual and it's not as entertaining, then why should people bother sticking around? It's just that mentality that, like, digs into your head and refuses to leave. So that's why I've had a lot of thoughts on that recently. Oh, now I know what this was all leading to. So that whole thing, this is ADHD storytelling at its finest, by the way. You are looking at prime ADHD storytelling right now. The other reason was because I have been planning a long-form Twitter post for a while on twitter.com. Hold on, let me deposit something. What do I need to make? Spicy berry. Oh, I need to buy the heart seed and the honey. Okay. I've been planning a long-form post for when ReZero Season 2 Episode 4 comes out, otherwise known as Episode 29. Because I planned on talking about how it was the episode that required the least amount of acting from me out of any episode in ReZero. And it's for more reasons than people think. You know, a lot of people think it's because, oh, you know, I'm really scared about losing my dad and the fact that I already had to say goodbye to my mom. And that's true. Those are things that I had to do, and those fed into my emotions. But there's a big part of that episode where Subaru talks about how he spent all of his time trying to be the funniest person in the room, trying to be the one that everyone wanted to hang out with, trying to be the person that everyone thought, you know, he gets it. He's the one you want to know. Because he was so scared that if he wasn't the best, if he wasn't good enough for people to spend time with, that they wouldn't spend time with him. And then throughout the course of the episode, he reveals how he fulfilled his own prophecy where he had focused so hard on trying to make himself the entertaining one that he ended up pushing everybody away. And before he realized it, he was alone anyway. And that's when he gave up trying. So that is a lot of that is what goes on in my own head, which is, you know, you can't sacrifice who you are to try and impress people, or else people are not gonna be interested because they're gonna see right through you. But at the same time, it's that sense of, well, being yourself had better be enough, because you already have proof from the past that when it wasn't, no one wanted to bother with you. So that is why I decided to make today a mental health day. And I said, you know what? If I'm struggling with these types of thoughts, I can't be the only person who has their own battles that they're fighting. And this has been a hell of a year. It's hot as hell outside. We've got elections coming up. A lot of people are super stressed. So I thought while we work on these post-game things, as I'm walking around figuring out what to do, why don't you guys share with me what you're going through? And we can just kind of remind each other that we're still alive, we're still here. You know, numbers or not, I'm here for you guys as much as I am for myself. I'm doing okay, played by Allie. I will be okay. It's just one of those heavier thought days, but like, I'm here, I'm alive, I just paid off my credit card bill 100% without having to care about it. You know, I've got sessions lined up this week. I've got it pretty freaking easy, so I will get through. Yeah, just share and chat. I'll do my best to address everybody fairly. And this will be my food break. This pizza's really fucking good. It's got like that very tiny but detectable top layer of grease, like you'd get at the pizzas that you'd buy at school, the pizza slices. Where it makes the whole experience smoother, but it doesn't overwhelm your taste buds with grease. All right, let me start working through these. I saw that Vim had posted something. I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna have to highlight all this before it disappears off the top of the screen. There we go. All right. I'm gonna end up sharing this to, like, someone on Discord who can handle it. All right. So let me read through this. Stress of starting university is starting, but that's not what my main worry is, surprisingly. That's still a valid worry, Vim. Like, it didn't really hit me the other day until I was driving home from Mitsuo Marketplace with the wife, but there was... The gist of it was there was an article posted about how a lot of parents are not to be faulted for sending their kids back to school because in many cases they don't have a choice, especially in low-income neighborhoods where they don't have the resources to homeschool their kids. They don't have the money to afford a private tutor or even like a babysitting service to look after their kids while they're out at work. And so a lot of them have to send their kids off to school because if they don't, and the school is telling them your child needs to attend, they will end up in trouble. So the best that they can hope for is sending their kids off to school with this mask and telling them, and this is the part that's really fucked up, especially for younger kids. I need you guys to try and remember when you were younger and your parents taught you the concept of sharing. And it was all that they told you. Be kind to your fellow students. Don't be selfish. Be willing to share things. If someone takes interest in something that you have, you know, you don't have to give it away, but you should show care for your fellow person and let them try it out. Find something in common. So imagine then that mentality, because these are young kids. These are young kids. They don't understand a lot of complex concepts yet. So understand being a kid and being told for years and years and years, be kind to others, share your things, don't be selfish. And then, now, you're being told, you gotta go back to school, do not get close to other students, do not trade masks, do not share your mask, do not take your mask off, do not trust anybody else. When these kids are just trying to build friendships, they don't understand the impact of COVID. They don't understand the seriousness of the disease. They don't understand the risk to their family. All they understand is that they need to learn and they don't want to be lonely. And they've got all of these restrictions and rules being put on them on a surface level that they just don't get. That's terrifying, and I feel so bad for them. So it's worth being worried. Yep. Great. All right. Percival, nothing much has happened to me recently. But then again, nothing much has happened to me in like 10 years, which is bad in its own way. I understand that. You know, I have friends who feel like they haven't done much over the last decade. And it's hard to try and console them because, like, on the one hand, they're my friends. They've contributed a great deal to my life. They've done something positive. But I also understand that feeling of, this amount of time has passed, and I don't feel like I've made the kind of progress that either I should be making, or I know I'm capable of making in that period of time. And I'm very familiar with that sense of self-disappointment. So I want to help them feel better, but I don't want to, like, convince them that there's nothing that they could have done, you know? Like, how do you be supportive while also acknowledging that there might be some truth to what they're saying? How do you help them make that change in their life? Who are you and what do you want? Michelle, you're getting your own house? Congratulations! Or are you saying that's a source of stress because you need to look into getting your own house? Congratulations, that's a big deal. No, I get that. I get that. When the wife and I, we almost put down a down payment on a repurposed civic center that was now being sold as a house. And we decided against it because it was on a leased lot, which meant we would have been paying a mortgage and paying for the rented space that the house was sitting on. We wouldn't have owned land. We would have been leasing the area. And that's what ultimately made us decide not to do it. But I completely understand that stress because we almost did. I almost went forward with making the down payment. Yeah, don't worry. I'm saving all of the posts people are making as they happen. So hopefully I won't miss anything. Also chowing on pizza, because this is the first food I've had all day and it tastes so good right now. I'm sorry. Let me finish this slice and then I'll focus on you guys for a bit. Alright. I got my water. I've had my food for now. Getting a fence was the next big hurdle, and thankfully that's all done now. Very glad you have the fence. Kara says, I'm glad to at least have a vacation in a week, something to finally look forward to. I feel that. Dude, I get so excited whenever I'm invited out to conventions. People are like, what are you talking about? That's work. No, it's not. When I go to a convention, people are like, what food would you like in the green room? And I'll be like, I only want 3 things. Red Bull, Chex Mix, and orange juice. And it's there! And I can just take it whenever I want. Oh my god, honey, thank you. Also, the pizza's amazing. I am spoiled rotten tonight. This is definitely a mental health day. Thank you, honey. Anyway. Well, it's even hotter now that you're here. Anyway. But, you know, flying out and going to these conventions is a vacation for me. Because for a couple days, I get to just hang out with people. I don't have to record auditions, usually. You know, I get to chill, and because one of the things I really enjoy is having food with friends. Like, that is my favorite way of socializing, is just going out and sharing like a food place with someone, be like, yeah, you gotta try this dish. And at conventions, I'll get to go like have a dinner with the staff or like eat lunch with fans or stuff like that. So I saw. Thank you for giving me a large. You're the best. So I'm gonna try and not make all of these about me. Like, one of the bad habits I have as someone with ADHD is I try to say, here's a story that I have that shows how I understand what you're saying or what you're going through. Right. I'm trying to be relatable by saying I've gone through that as well, but it ends up coming across as I have to one-up everything that you say. So I'm gonna do my best to not equate everything you guys are saying to something that I've gone through, but I apologize if that's the message I end up giving off. About 15 minutes ago. Omadon. Oh, wait. If you want my advice... Oh, we gotta check the other one. Where's the other one? There we go. Conventions were like a good getaway from all that stuff while enjoying myself with people I enjoy spending time with. Yep. Yep. I'm sure you're feeling that too, right? Hun? Not as much?
I didn't go to conventions as often as you did.
I hear it's the hardest and it being online is going to make it harder. So Elite, the reason why junior year of high school is hard for a lot of people isn't necessarily because the content is hard. It's because junior year is when every college in existence starts trying to convince you to commit 4 years of your life and your money, and then maybe another decade of your money, 4+ years of your money to them. And they all try doing it all at once. And the best part is when they all pressure you into, like, trying to set time aside for college visits, for applications, to, like, meet up with advisors. Oh, but don't let any of that cut into your studies, because if your grades aren't good enough, then we might not even let you come to our college because we're prestigious. And don't worry about the fact that you don't know what you want to do yet. Here we go with me talking about me again. I didn't even discover voiceover until the second half of my junior year in high school. And if it had not been for that, I don't know what I would have done for college. It was literally just a single night's inspiration, and that's what set my course. I've known people in college who changed their majors when they were halfway through college. What happened with Ian's changed his, like, what, 3-4 times? So, what's important is, first of all, work hard, even if it's work that you don't enjoy doing, so that you can afford to pursue the things that matter to you, and make sure that you spend the time learning about yourself, to figure out what you want to do, because there will be nothing... Spending 2 to 3 years not knowing what you want to do will never compare to spending 10 years doing something that you later realize you never cared for in the first place. Trust me. Trust me. Go ahead. Do you want to share? Okay.
it was a similar situation with me. I was gung-ho. I knew I wanted to be in education. I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I knew it. Push comes to shove, I do not like the education system. I don't like schools districts. I don't like how it's the test, and a lot of kids get left behind. So I'm still in education, but now I'm a tutor helping kids with dyslexia, hyperlexia, or who are just struggling with reading, learn how to read, because it's not just content, it's actively teaching them how to read.
So just focus on, this is gonna sound so stupid and so simple, but make time for yourself and find out what you're passionate about, you know, and find a way. There will be a way, but find a way to take what you're passionate about and turn it into either its own skill set that you can earn an income off of, or figure out why you enjoy what you enjoy, and then look for jobs or careers that utilize a lot of the same elements that you can enjoy. So for example, if you enjoy video games, if you enjoy a lot of casual games because you're really, really good at doing repetitive tasks, if you're the type of person who enjoys getting so efficient at doing a certain thing over and over that you can do it just off of pure muscle memory, then there might be a job out there, even if it's not necessarily your career focus, where the majority of that job relies on being really, really efficient at doing a certain thing over and over and over again. Because not only will those skills transition over very easily, but that performance and that success at that job could lead to bigger and better things, or at least a better paycheck as you get promotions. Man, I'm answering like, I don't even know if we're gonna play any Bug Fables tonight at this rate, but if this is helping you guys, then I am totally prepared to commit to all of this. I figured, that's why I didn't touch him yet. Allie says, main worry is that I've got 2 kids under 2 years old during this pandemic, and I have to hunker down at home while watching them during my 40-hour work week. It's taken 9 months, but I finally am tired of staying inside all the time. I'm so proud of you. I really am. You know, I think about how there are people out there complaining about how they're antsy and they want to get out after like 2 weeks. And for you as a mother, I'm assuming a mother, I apologize if I got this wrong, a parent looking after 2 vulnerable young kids. There are parents out there who don't spend the time with their kids when they have all the time in the world. And you're doing this in the middle of a pandemic. So, while dealing with a 40-hour work week on top of it. So, I can't even come up with a story to be like, I understand what you're going through. I don't. And that's why I'm so mad respectful of you right now. Also, if being at this stream is keeping you from helping out your kids, I am less important than your kids. And always will be. Don't worry. I already have my loving wife to look after my 2-year-old brain. So...
I gotta go.
Alexiel says, you pretty much know my whole situation right now, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. Totally cool. I understand. I'm very glad you're still with us. I hope you're doing better. Honestly, it started as, let me explain all the thoughts running through my head, and I've just kind of turned it into a mental sanity day where I'm letting people tell me what's worrying them, and we're talking through it together. What? Yeah, you just got me one.
No, I got you the milk.
You also bought me the refresher earlier today.
Yeah, I thought you would have drank it.
I just finished up with recording in time for the stream. I'm working through the water first. So, Emmy, so I'm incredibly stressed because of the current state of affairs within our country. That's an understatement. Especially with situations in cities near where my family lives escalating, and me being across the country from them feels like I'm a world away, and it scares the shit out of me. Did you move my pizza over there too? Alright. But working with this community and making such amazing friends has helped me a lot in coping with that, so thank you, everyone. I agree. You know, I hope everyone else has felt this way, but I feel very fortunate that it's weird. It's weird for me to think that I have basically not left this apartment since March 19th. So April, May, June, July, August. It's been almost 6 months since this started that I have been in this apartment for at least 12 to 14 hours a day, if not longer.
You go to Mitsuwa.
Cadmus, since you bring that up, I want to clarify, I am not a therapist. I am not qualified to give official therapeutic advice. I was at one point a nationally certified peer educator, so I have like a foundation of knowledge, but I also haven't renewed that license in almost a decade, so I don't think I qualify anymore. I am here doing this so that we can all talk it out together and just keep each other sane, but please do not act on any advice that I give here without consulting someone who's professionally qualified. Please and thank you. Where was I? Oh, it feels really weird because it has been half a year of just not leaving this apartment. What up, Hideru? I guess Nightbot, there we go. AI the Somnium Files. It feels weird because I have not been more separated than anyone else at this point in time. And yet, it doesn't feel like I'm alone. Probably because I'm not. What? No, I'm not alone. You're here, and my friends are here. So, I'm very, very grateful that we all have each other like this. We're adaptable. We're adaptive, if nothing else.
Luckily for you, you're an introvert anyway.
Right? I honestly don't know what I'd be doing if work had just straight up stopped. Wait, did you hear Panda?
No.
Yeah, I don't see him. Anyway.
I saw him laying outside, but
Oh. Where?
by the mailbox.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on, let me see if Panda's chilling.
Honey, he looked hot. He looked like he just wanted to lay down.
Let's get him some water. We moved on, so I hope he's okay. Spending time hanging out on these Twitch streams, though, has been immensely helpful, and so happy a lot of actors I know have been doing this. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot more voice actors have jumped on the train, whether because of boredom or just because, you know, they really want to connect with people. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many voice actors in general, especially those from the new generation, are not doing this for themselves. We're doing it. I mentioned this earlier on Twitter when I talked about why a lot of us are excited to work in anime and why a lot of us have been pushing our agencies to send us anime auditions, even though the agencies are like, why? They don't pay that much. A lot of us who grew up on these games and these shows now want to be directly contributing. We're like, we enjoyed this so much as a fan. Now we want to make it more entertaining for you guys as fans. I lurk a bunch of VA Twitch streams and Discord servers. Gotta say, Sean's feels more like a tight-knit club than the rest since they all have blown up kind of recently. Yeah! Happy to continue to be the no-name that no one recognizes. All these other VA Twitch streams already getting large and popular, and I'm just over here with my little hole in the wall. What?
My arm.
Oh, yeah. 600 people in the Discord, but only 60 in the stream. Dude, the VC chat was fun the other day. Like, I was honestly kind of nervous about it blowing up, but y'all are pretty chill. I'm very blessed to have a good community like this. I'm not gonna name names. But since, you know, I'm an admin and I have a moderation community, and the moderation communities tend to, like, talk with each other in order to trade tips, I have come into knowledge that there's more than a couple Discord communities that basically have to deal with some big problems every week. And the more I learn about this happening, the more grateful I become that often the biggest thing that I have to deal with you guys is, like, I can't even think of a good example. Y'all shitpost, but you shitpost with hearts of gold. I can't really think of any, like, literally, the most, when we talk about chaos, we mean, like, everyone's talking about George, and I don't know why, rather than something like someone's breaking down because another person is using racial slurs and refusing to recognize people by their pronouns. Like, our chaos is very tame. And I'm very grateful for that. All right. Mikey said, for me, I'm getting to some of these posts that happened like 50 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago. Hold on, I need to make sure I add. What's the most recent thing that I added? I rambled enough about it. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up and making sure I add stuff before it falls off the top. There we go. I'm just adding to the notepad. Well, people can add stories. I just need to make sure I don't miss any of them. I don't want anyone to feel like they were ignored. Mikey, for me, it's just stress from work and COVID, that and thoughts of coming clean to my family about things. I just moved out this February, and I've had a lot more time to think about what makes me, me. Mikey, where'd you move out to? And where from? And why for? And what for? And who for? And how for? Hey, yo, Mikey, which dimension you moving to? Hey, I'm moving here. Just packs all his stuff up and moves out of his house. The owl perching on the tree near his front yard goes,
Well, that's life.
my favorite part, Linux, is when people don't follow the rules, and we know they didn't follow the rules because they copy-pasted something from an intro that was posted 4 months ago and think that it will still be valid. They're like, oh, I see everyone's doing this thing, so I'm gonna just copy-paste this thing into my intro so that they know I read the rules. But the thing that they copy-paste is from, like, May. It's almost even funnier. It's even funnier because at least when people don't follow the rules and they forget to include it, I'm like, okay, maybe you missed it or you just didn't thoroughly read the rules. Please go back and read the rules. But when they do that, it's like, not only did you not read the rules, you tried to be sneaky and cheat. And now we know you cheated. You have literally done worse than someone who didn't read the rules. Congratulations. Did you read my story about how I got into the server? I'm still working through I'm still working through the backlog, but if you haven't heard it by the time I get to the bottom, then feel free to let me know again. Maybe I should. Maybe Vim, maybe I should come up with a role that's just called tried to cheat the rules instead of didn't read the rules. The only reason I wouldn't is because I'm not a big fan of, like, that feels like an Ellen DeGeneres thing. Like if I punished people by embarrassing them in front of everybody else, you know? That just feels mean, even if they earned it. Oh yeah, I remember Elite. Yeah, if it was in VC, I was there for that. Okay. It's very, KK, it's very difficult to deal with cultivating your authentic self versus the marketable version of yourself, but I will always advocate for being the most authentic version of yourself that you're able to offer. Some people find the flowers that bloom in the earliest moments of spring to be the prettiest, but oftentimes they bloom for the shortest time. Others prefer the last rose of summer that lingers for a while before it's gone. It is way too hot for me to parse that prose right now. But I assume the message that you're spreading is, don't worry about what type of person you think other people want. Just be yourself so that you end up surrounding yourself with people who like you for you. Which is not how the marriage between myself and AJ worked, because with me and AJ it was like, you're annoying as shit. Well, you're annoying as shit, but if you don't go with me, then you're gonna have to go back into the dating scene. Well, I don't have time for that. Fuck, neither do I. Oh, I guess we just have each other. Cool. And then we got married.
You make it sound so angry.
She is the happiest person I could have ever settled for. I can't tell if you're about to sneeze or beat the shit out of me.
Give it a second.
Give it a...
Kick in.
What?
Might kick in.
She's the... Ow! The chancla! The chancla! Ow! Ow! Ow!
I brought you drinks and I bought you food.
You have to get me this many drinks. When I'm staring at that butt all day, how can I not be thirsty? Kara said, instead of saying I do, we both said you'll do. That's good. That was good. What? Okay. Alright. So I finally got through that one. Is this what having a just chatting stream is like? Am I doing the Faye Mata thing? Vim Deckless. I'm so afraid of being forgotten. I feel like I can please people for a bit, but I'll fade into obscurity before long. Vim, I'm in this and I don't like it. It's one of my biggest fears. You want that peak furry just chatting stream, better throw on Pommy. I don't think the world's ready for that. I don't think the world's ready for fursuit stream. Maybe once the full arrives. And the wife is gone. Yeah, AJ says it's not happening while she's here. Tell you what. Once I hit partner, we'll celebrate with that, because at that point it's too late. I can't hurt my reputation at that point. Twitch can't go, oh, never mind. People can't be like, oh, gross, I'm not gonna show up anymore. Be like, doesn't matter, I already got partner, you can't do shit. That is my promise to you. So you got y'all got to get more people in. We're at 62 right now. We got to get that average up. Let Panda be on stream. I will commission a fursuit head of Panda. I will become the boy. I will pet myself. Through a psychological loophole, as a famous email once said. Dude, I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen if Panda came to visit, and then while he was eating, I went and put on a fursuit head modeled after Panda. Time to feed my babies, and then I just look at him with the... I feel like he would be mortified. Schrodinger's cat. I feel like he would just freeze on the spot. He would not know what to do. Do you want to go outside or inside? Meow meow, motherfucker. Boomstay. Basically, this public school system conditioned me into imposter syndrome, and that's one reason I resent it so much. The more you think about it, the more you realize there's so much about the average school system that, like, treats you as either you prove that you deserve it or you don't deserve it. Whether that's, like, trying out for school plays or the varsity teams. Like, even stuff like minute math. Like, how you only got a prize if you finished the entire sheet in a minute. And on its own merit, it was like, we're not teaching you to be good at math, we're teaching you to rush through things.
No, it is to teach math, like you could recall those facts quickly because that helps with mental math.
Right.
But on the flip side, if you have a kid like me who was really struggling with multiplication tables, they couldn't figure it out, they just got left behind
right? Or like how Dare introduced kids to ecstasy. Great job, Dare. You taught kids about drugs they never knew existed and made them want to try them.
Or the abstinence only sex education.
That's what DARE stands for. Dumbasses recommending ecstasy. Omadon, when I was in high school, I was in the marching band. I tried out for drum major, the student conductor who stands on podiums and waves their hands. Very glamorous and big deal. 3 years and never made it. Thank you for the subscription, Glitch. Years later in college, after a 5-ish year break, I try again, and lo and behold, I was successful for 3 years in a row. So I just want everyone to know that they can take comfort that anyone can reach their dream spot or whatever. It just might take a bit longer than you initially expect. Yep. Yep. I saw Elite. I remember congratulating you and then saying, I hope you can shoot for higher next time. I'm not gonna say nice, just because I know you're capable of better. I am proud of you for passing, but I don't want that to be your goal. Of passing with that grade. Elite Killer, my biggest concern is not knowing who I am, what makes me me, how do I stand out. Yep, I think I addressed that, but it's hard, dude. It's hard. I still have thoughts like that, too. Like, I don't even feel like... I was looking at the Twitter profile of a different voice actor today, and they're almost at like 100,000 followers, when less than a year ago they had less than I did. And I know numbers don't matter, but it's like, they're insanely talented, and it's clear that they're doing the right thing, and if their growth is that explosive, then what am I doing wrong? You know? Clearly, if I was as talented as them, this is my brain thinking, mind you. This is not me saying this is healthy, but it's just that part of me going, you know, if I was as good as them, then I could expect to see similar growth. So since I'm not, what am I doing wrong? I'm not as good as them, and then that leads back into the, if I'm not as good as these other people, why even bother? I don't think this person's buying followers. I legit don't think they are. And sometimes it's just stuff like the projects that you're in. Like, if you're in something like Smash Brothers or Persona or Has Been Hotel or... What's that new animation that came out? The Owl House that has Fang, the little creature thing? If you're in something that is, like, explosively popular and you're a major character in that... Or that's King. Maybe that's King. I think his name is King. If you're in something that's explosively popular and you are, like, the popular character or you're a major character, it's to be expected that a lot of people are going to follow you. You know, my friend Kellen. Kellen has a crap load of followers, and a lot of them came from Five Nights at Freddy's. Exactly. So, I don't know. It's just hard to deal with. I deal with that a lot. An awful lot. One of the biggest battles that I constantly fight is trying to be appreciative of colleagues instead of jealous. I think the single biggest threat to my career, besides me not watching my mouth sometimes, is letting jealousy take over. It's rough. It's really hard. It's not that I'm not grateful for what I have. It's just this feeling of, am I maximizing my potential? Or what am I just doing wrong? Yeah, I feel that, Steel. I want to see Sean acting in a Five Nights at Freddy's Scream? Did you mean stream? I think Panda still has fleas. I got bit up again on my ankles. Really bad. I'm hoping I've been trying to treat Panda for fleas because I know he has them or has had them. And the other reason is because when he brushes up against my ankles for me to feed him, every so often I'll end up with a shitload of bites on my ankles. It's because his owners don't care about him. His owners don't give a shit. I don't think they even know he still exists. There's no way that these owners are looking after him if he is visiting every single night. I don't know, Snail. I think I mentioned this. Panda's not our cat now. We thought he was a stray. His real name is Jeremiah, but he is owned by a family that I think lives like either 2 or 3 blocks away from us, but we don't know where they live. We thought Panda was a stray, and that's why eventually we took him in to a vet to like have him checked up, make sure everything was okay. And they found out that he was microchipped. And when we found out he was microchipped, you know, they went ahead and sent a message to the owners and let them know, you know, hey, these folks went in and because originally we had him get shots. Like, we didn't know if he had any shots, so we were trying to make sure he was taken care of. And the owners weren't mad, but, you know, obviously they permitted us to cover for getting the shots. But they went and picked him up. But then ever since then, they basically said, you know, we understand that he likes to hang out in the neighborhood. He's very much an outdoor cat. We don't mind that, so you're free to interact with him. But that's the last we heard from them. And Panda still visits every day, but he shows signs sometimes of a cat that's pretty much been roughing it out on their own. Like, he's had fleas. I know for a fact that I have been interacting with him and seen fleas hopping around afterwards. He has come in with like really bad scabs on the underside of his neck, and on his body in general, either from getting into fights or just from scratching because of the fleas. But because he is microchipped, and because the owners have not officially relinquished ownership of him, now that we know he is owned by somebody else, no vet will help us. They legally cannot assist us. I found this out the other day because when Panda showed up with scabs under his neck, I called the veterinary hospital that we took him to the first time, and I said, I don't know what I'm allowed to do. I don't know what our situation is. You know, are you guys able to get in contact with the owners? Can you tell them, like, you need to come pick up your cat? And the vet said the problem was that they were allowed to help us that first time because there was no reasonable assumption that we would know he was owned by somebody else. He had no collar. We didn't know he was microchipped. So we couldn't be in trouble because we didn't know he was owned by someone else. But now that we know he's owned, if the vets were to take action on my behalf, they could be held legally responsible if the owners wanted to take them to court. Because the vets did something on my request instead of his official owners. So now we're shit out of luck. Not quite. Not quite. I probably would not get in trouble for helping an animal, but a vet hospital could not treat Panda on my behalf without approval from the owners. Because if they did something on my request, like if I came in and said, Panda's been really badly injured, he needs surgery, and the vets did that, and then the owners said, we never approved of this surgery because he's our cat, we get to make that decision, they could take the vet to court and win. Because the vet violated whatever ownership terms that the owners have by performing a medical procedure that was requested by someone who doesn't own the cat. So we are in the process of doing that, Sakura, which, by the way, sorry if this is a little gross, but I'll show you. I'm pretty sure these are fleas, because this only happened after he brushed up against my leg, but I'm pretty sure these are flea bites, because it's only happening around the ankles. There's more on... Ugh, excuse me. We got more on this one, too, so... So, I don't think we're infested. I just think when Panda brushes up against my legs, the fleas go, ha-ha, dessert. Because it hasn't been happening to you, right? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the bites go away eventually. The family might be able to be called for negligence, but the vet can't do it on my behalf. They could not do anything based on information I report. Like, they would have to discover the cat and be like, what is this cat doing out here? I'm gonna call animal control, and then find out that the cat is owned. If it comes from me, they can't do anything about it. Anyway, I'm distracting from the point of the stream. This is about you guys, not me. Oh, that's what I meant to say, Sakura. I did recently, this is for selfish reasons, but mentioning jealousy, I started to get really jealous about the fact that a lot of friends I have, a lot of friends that I have either had kittens recently or cats of their own or pets, and are getting a lot of affectionate attention from the pets who stick around. So I decided, you know what? I need to try and make this a more comfortable place so that maybe Panda will stay more often. So step one was seeing if I could try and take care of the fleas. So you guys might have heard me mention medicine. I got a 12-pack of these single dosages that are supposed to, like, kill adult fleas on Panda. In addition to, I got a powder that I sprayed around the carpet to hopefully, like, kill any eggs or stuff like that. And then once the long-term solution comes in, there's another set of medicine coming in that's supposed to be a once-a-month thing. So I'm hoping that over time I can whittle down the flea infestation on Panda. Anyway, let me read through here. KK saying, personally, I've been having a hell of a time basically being asked for more than the productivity I'm able to provide, but the energy of friends, family, and those who I don't know personally yet but are able to help me relax are helping so much in recharging the battery to keep that productivity going. Yeah. I'm gonna respond to a lot of these with, yeah. Mwah. You going to bed already? Okay. It doesn't feel like 7:45. It feels like 11:30. Yeah. There you go. Also, I have to do one more standard run on Dragalia, so I'm going to have this running in the background. Don't use Next Guard? No, I'm not using Next Guard. I already went through how I'm doing, Enzo. Now I'm working through everybody else. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I already did my Dragon Weeklies. I'm good. Michelle, I remember in school I'd always try to be a part of the group and not being myself. Thinking back on it, I've found I've been able to gain better friendships with people by just acting like myself and not someone I'm not. Yep. Omega Man, I'm super stressed out mainly about college right now. I'm legit 2 classes away from getting my degree, but they're honestly 2 of the hardest classes I have to take in subjects that I'm absolutely terrible in. Reminds me of journalism. And having what is essentially my future life riding on passing these classes so I can finally move on to the next stage of my life has me worried. That, and I've gone through a lot of loneliness this year due to being cut off from friends and family, has me sad a lot of the time.
My degree took 5.5 years because I kept failing the same math class 3 times.
Really?
Yes. And it was the beginner math class to the math education portion, or the elementary education math, or whatever the class is called. Basically, what I needed to learn in order to teach math to elementary schools.
Right.
And me failing that class 3 times did not. It delayed my graduation plans, but that was it. It did not prevent me from getting another or getting jobs in my field. It did not prevent me from having a fruitful social life or love life or anything like that. So don't worry if you fail those classes because, well, yes, it's money and time.
You're gonna have to sit up, hon. I don't think they can hear you if you're not closer to the mic.
Never mind.
No, keep going. I'll move it to you. Keep going.
I don't even know how much they heard, so it's fine. Never mind.
I don't know what advice to give you, Omega. I mean, the obvious advice is you know what you need to do, so just focus on doing it. Obviously, you know, if anything else, ask your professor, say, hey, are there any extra credit opportunities or are there any supplemental assignments that I could do to earn some bonus credit in this class? You know, obviously the worst thing that they can say is no, but in my experience, especially in college, if you show genuine interest and you're like, hey, I'd like to take what I've learned in class and apply it to something outside of this curriculum, is there something you'd like to see me tackle that you'd be willing to offer some extra credit points for? There's always the chance that a professor could go, yeah, actually, why don't you try doing this? Because, well, you know, it will help provide more of a buffer so that even if you don't score as well on those remaining assignments as you want to, you still have a good chance of passing regardless. So that might be worth trying. You, like, one thing I learned through college is a lot of professors and student assistants are just used to everyone showing up because the syllabus demands that they show up. They don't expect people to have a genuine interest in the class or the subject beyond what they have to turn in. So I have heard countless stories about professors that are like, when a student shows up to my office hours, I am overjoyed and I want them to pass because so few people actually make use of office hours for professors, even though it's a resource that they provide. Sure. Sure.
Speaking from a purely education standpoint, do not be afraid to ask a question if you truly do not understand the content. Because chances are there is somebody else in that class with you who is just as confused as you are, but doesn't want to be the one to ask. So, always ask questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. And if your professor makes you feel dumb for asking that question, they're terrible at their job.
This is the Sean Chiplock and Alexandra.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I had to do it because it was us being old. Sorry. The Sean and AJ Old Person Advice to the Youngins Hour stream. We learn from our mistakes, except me. Apparently I keep making them, so we teach you how to avoid those same pitfalls as you navigate through life. Rest well, Karis. Alright, scrolling down further. Susan, so basically turning 26 on the 12th. Yeah, it'll be my birthday this week. Happy birthday ahead of time. I already have been dealing with a lot in recent months. I need to find a better job. My relationship with my mother has been in tatters. COVID pretty much ruined some of my plans for the summer. Just reached 9 years of being with my boyfriend that I have not met yet. Not to mention, I don't know what I even want to do career-wise. Yeah, with so much happening, it affects me a huge deal. I feel that. Sometimes it's not even a matter that there's anything major going on. It's just that there's so much demanding your attention and so little that you can do. Like, have you guys ever had those days where there's like 6 different things that require your attention, but they're all at a point where there's nothing you can actually do yet, and you're just waiting for the next step to be able to do something, but they're still there the whole time. So that's all you can think about because you can't do anything yet, but it's not resolved. We're missing a lot of those lore books, too. My goodness. It's just so tiring. Like, I'm just so tired. Actually go back? Okay. What am I doing in the library? Check the corner? Is there a book here? Oh my god. Deep underground below the Forsaken Lands, it is said a massive crystal resides. Said crystal might be linked to why Bulgaria is such a haven in this area. The ancient Roach texts suggest it fell from the heavens during the Day of Awakening, piercing the earth. They said the crystal's aura protects Bulgaria from the outside world's great perils. Some say that it is tied to goddess Venus, the local deity of the Golden Settlement. Although, personally, I would prefer not to speculate using local folklore. Further study is necessary, but the termites prohibit anyone from digging under the Forsaken Lands. Until relations between the kingdoms improve, reaching the capital or reaching the crystal is currently impossible. Oh, that reminds me. We need to go refresh our charm. The Mother Lode. Let me see. I'm gonna look up and see if I can remember Mega Man Legends intro text. In a world covered by endless water, people are forced to eke out a living on the small patches of land that remain above the sea. The people of this world rely on ancient technology driven by quantum refractors, a powerful energy source. These refractors lie in ancient ruins underground and in the sea, and are sought out by explorers called diggers. These brave explorers are the sole source of refractor energy, which has become a cornerstone of the emerging civilizations. Originally, this was the diggers' only purpose, to find refractors so that civilization would endure. However, over the years, the story of an incredible treasure, the legendary Mother Lode, began to be whispered among the diggers. The Mother Lode, a treasure so great that were it discovered, it would provide so much power that the world need never fear of running out of energy. In search of this Mother Lode, diggers travel from one island to another in their flying machines, ever hoping that they'll find what they seek just over the horizon. Who can say what truly motivates the diggers? I hope I caused like massive nostalgia waves for some of you, because I have listened to that intro so many times that I remember a lot of the intonations that the narrator did. Oh, be still my bleeding heart. I feel like Steel's having a visceral reaction right now. Alright, let's take a look here. Sly Cooper, I haven't had too many issues personally, but I've got a decent-sized stress ball to hold when I have those moments. Do you have, like, a custom stress ball, Sly, or is it, like, one of those, workplace-branded ones? I must. I must. Team Snakemouth, I was hoping you would be the ones to take my request.
What's up with Yin?
She's become a pupa.
Yeah, after the ceremony she just woke up like this.
She should mature soon then. I doubt it. You see, I've been researching Yin. In the first place, she shouldn't have been a caterpillar for so long. Are you worried she'll get stuck as a pupa? Yeah, but I've got a theory. After you enter the far grasslands, head west and then keep walking north. I'll explain everything there.
Gotcha! We'll meet up there. Don't keep us waiting, okay?
I do not remember how to enter the far grasslands. Head west and then keep going north? Yeah, this is one of those cases where I'm gonna just tell people, hey, I don't want to mess around trying to get from point A to point B. Just tell me how to get there. Don't tell me what happens once I get there, but just tell me how to get there. Ooh, you okay? I do not hear a cat. Panda shows up a lot, but he doesn't show up every night, so I don't know what decides whether he shows up or not. I almost want to guess he only shows up if no one else has fed him. Hey, I remember this place. Thanks for meeting me here. I'll explain when you're ready. Are you? Yo, that animation though. Frame by frame.
So, what's the big plan?
Yin brought me here once. I believe it's where she was born. She may have been waiting to come back to mature. Hold on. Don't we all feel a little bit like this right now? Like, I kind of want someone to like, cut out Yin from this and just make it into its own little thing so I can make it an emote. This is the mood today. Raise your hand if you feel like this right now. Well, no. But trust me on this one.
That we will. But why did you require our assistance?
Yeah, you made it all here. You made it here all by your crud.
For I suspected this might happen.
You could have told us before. Maki, explaining his plans, please.
Not now, Kina. They were probably attracted by the energy Yin's giving off.
Don't let them get near Yin.
Ah, we have a special guest! Hey, chat, you get 3 guesses, and the first 2.5 don't count.
What was that? What was that?
What, he's mean to me? No, I'm not. Meow if I'm mean to you. Now meow if I'm the nicest person in the world. Okay, if I'm the best person in the world, don't say anything. Well, he didn't say the word anything.
Can I get one more good one for chat? Give me one more good one, please. I get eaten by fleas every night. The least you can do is meow. Please. 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 There we go. Mwah. All right.
This is basically how I take the opportunity to... Hello, I know you're hungry. This is how I take the opportunity to kind of apply the anti-flea powder, because while he's eating, I'll show you. So, come on, buddy. So basically, that's what I try to do is I use while he's eating as a chance to try and work some of the flea powder into his fur, so that the fleas will end up slicing themselves apart and dying. I'm gonna make sure he actually ate the pill too. Give me a second. Yeah, it looks like he got it. So, hopefully it's working. I don't know if it is, but... I love him to death. Of course I'd do this for him. It's his fault, because he used to be a lot more affectionate, and I don't know if the fleas affected how willing he is to, like, chill out. But I'd really enjoy if we could go back to him being just chill. Like, there would be days where he would just spend all day at the apartment and just snooze, either on the couch or on the bed. And, you know, eventually he'd go his own way, but he used to spend a lot more time here, and he doesn't. And I'm hoping I can convince him to try sticking around more. Maybe. Maybe it's just his temperament. Some cats get like that. You know, this...
Team, let us stop them.
Battle time! Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, there's multiple. And they all work together. Oh, let's go. Maki helps out. That's cool. Oh, we're about to die. I'm dead. Did I not heal him before this fight? Alright, can he survive this? Is the question. Oh, they're all super powered. Okay. Okay. Nope, he's dead. Okay. I wonder how this would work. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. They just keep piling in. Oh, come on. Oh, let's go! What a way to finish the fight.
Seems we managed to ward them off.
Dazzling. Damn, boy, she thick. Look at them legs. Look at them. Look at those thighs.
Yin, you know my name?
Oh, great. She can talk now. Nice to meet you.
Aw, nice to meet you too.
Thank you, Team Snakemouth. You helped me keep her safe.
Yin's our friend too. It's fine.
She's got quite potent magic. Wonder what will come of it.
Magic. Well, back to the castle with us. Right, brother?
Not yet. First, let me reward you for everything you've done.
Super Pepper. What the hell is that? Iron Seed? What?
Sir Maki, these items are about the least I could give you. Don't worry. We'll make good use of them. Is that so? Well, we've been looking for sparring partners.
Huh? Like, fight you for real? Yeah, brother needs some real challengers.
If you're interested, you know where to find us. Not really. You're always moving around. The Ant Palace's bridge. We'll think about it.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Sounds like we got a bonus boss fight to do. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think we know where these are going. Gee. I wonder who gets the defense. Not even a question. Jade gets both. If I could, I would. All right, where do I go from here to do Kabu's thing? Let's take care of Kabu's thing while we're here. We'll do the fight against Maki afterwards. Very east. You mean? Trying to remember. I think Miracle Shake was dark cherries. I think it was dark cherries and a miracle seed. I believe. So I need to make 2 more of those. I might just do the fight while we're here. Let me grab the dark cherries. Relax. Lore books, I don't know. Like, if I were to do the lore books and the bonus fights, we'd probably be here until like 11 midnight. And I'll be perfectly honest, I kind of want to be done with Bug Fables after this stream. I don't want to dedicate another day, entirely separate day to this. Can I buy... What did I just get? Did I get the miracle seeds? Okay, so I need the dark cherries. So I'll ask you guys. We're going to do Kabu's quest, and we're gonna do the fight against Maki. Which would you rather see? The remaining lore books, or the bonus boss, or the boss rush and the 50 fight gauntlet? All right. Right, I figure it's just stuff that makes battles even easier. And if I'm already capable of beating the gauntlet, then I basically have everything that I need to do the hardest challenge in the game anyway. That makes sense. All right. I gotta remember what I did for these fights. You know what? I'll do them legit. I'm not gonna do poison strats. We'll see what happens. Just for you guys.
Good morning. Thanks for help. Yin's not that annoying when you can understand her. Don't tell her I said that!
Yin's such a good girl. Must we fight her?
She's gotta learn somewhere.
She radiates magic too. She won't be a pushover, even though she's so young. Seems Kina and Maki finally stopped splitting up.
And she doesn't make the scary faces anymore.
I'm still relieved nothing happened to Maki in the far grasslands. The massive guilt aside, Kina would have... Getting to fight Sir Maki is the greatest of honors.
Especially after that test of his.
We missed that test. What is it? Sir Maki took both V and I on his own, without breaking a sweat.
And then he just said, "You pass." Ah.
It's payback time then. We'll support you. Ah, you came. let me thank you for your help once more. You've helped us plenty. Let's say we're even. You mentioned sparring back in the far grasslands. One must face worthy opponents, or become rusty. It'd be an honor to face Team Snakemouth's might.
You sure you want to fight? We took down the Wasp King, you know. So what?
It's true that I wasn't lucky enough to hold a flame brooch. Did she hurt your ego? Everyone, this is a friendly sparring match. Yes, a friendly sparring match. Let me know when you're prepared for it. Let us begin. Be on guard.
I'm spooked. First things first. Oh, hey. Maybe I should quit, because I didn't heal up.
A fair effort, Team Snakemouth. Unbelievable. You can challenge us again when you feel you're up to par.
Yeah, let's heal up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, spying and then running away? Alright. Alright. Chat, what say you? Is it fair for me to spy just so I know what I'm dealing with and then start the fight fresh with all my turns? Yeah, but even when I died, I would still use the turns to spy.
Sir Maki, thank you for everything you've done for us. Even this sparring match. We will rise to your challenge. Kino reacts poorly to her brother being hurt, and Yin keeps supporting him. Tough decisions await us. Poor thing. Barely out of the cocoon and already fighting the best of the best. We say that, but she's no pushover. Even if Maki gets mad, we must defeat her too.
Whoa! I thought Kino was just getting carried by Maki all this time. She's super fast! It's gonna take some practice, but if we're gonna take this beating, then we've got a super block.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. 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 I think I just got an achievement for spying on everything in the game. Yes! We filled the bestiary. Oh man, this is basically super dependent on paralysis and freezes. All right, let me take a look at what we got for our badges. We don't need this. We got those. I feel like we need to get one of the skills. from the arcade. Yeah, we need these. Actually, I'll go around this way. I feel like we're gonna need Fortify and Break in order to do bonus damage to everybody. Nope, it's not that. It's this. Alright, let's see this. We have 6. What do these skills cost? Okay, so we can have 2. I'm gonna go with Enfeeble and Break. I feel like reducing their stats is gonna be more important than improving ours. All right, here we go. So my guess is, Maki is obviously the hard hitter. The sister, Kina, I think, she's gonna be the retaliator, but I feel like Yin is gonna be the person who has to go first. The buffer and the reviver. I gotta think of how to start, though. That did nothing! That did nothing! I honestly feel like this is gonna be... We're gonna have to cheese this. We have to take out Yin first. We just do. I gotta think very carefully about this. I want to do this first. I think I figured out what I want to do. I've figured out what I want to do. All right, Yin's down. Hopefully they can't be revived. Attack buff doesn't matter if we never get hurt. Attack buff does not matter if we never get hurt. The whole point is to not take damage. The only time I should be losing HP is when I decide to. I probably should just use the Queen's Dinner. Shoot. I don't want to try freezing them. I don't want to risk. I gotta think about this. All right, this is super risky, but I have to do it in this specific order. I have to do it in this order because if I try to do Bubble Shield first, it won't actually... I don't have enough TP for it. I have to do this first. So I'm gonna make sure that they can go first. Okay. This only works because everyone's above.
Kina, with me!
What I would really like is if I could get the TP return from the charm. No, their attack animations are indeed very cool. I'm gonna make sure we can do this. Okay. This is only possible because Kabu casts from hit points. I gotta hope he survives. I gotta hope he gets targeted. Nope, just straight up dead. That's fine. That's fine. That's what we have these for. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this will be enough. Please be enough. I think that was exactly 11. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. 4, 7, 9, 10. That was exactly 11. That was precisely enough. Oh! And the paralysis! Oh my god! I'm gonna play it safe, but... Can we do it again, though? Can we do it again, though? The repeat? The repeat? Oh, we got the poison. We got the poison. We'd have to get his HP down to 1. Or we'd have to get his HP down to 1 and reduce his defense. If we freeze him, that's true. There is another option. There is another option. I have to see if this does damage. There's a very specific setup that'll make this possible. We can do it! We can do it! Maybe, maybe, maybe. Do we have 2 more long legs? If we have 2 more long legs, it's possible. We have 1. All we have to do is block. All we have to do is successfully block, and we've done it. We've done it! We can do it! We are about to finish the hardest fight in the game with Jade's horse. Chat, you had better do this. I swear to God. Yes! Yes! First try, baby! First try!
Incredible. I must admit it. You're all incredibly strong.
I couldn't impress Maki. You did good, Kina. You're strong too. Wow.
It was our honor. I feel like we're truly equal explorers now. That's one way to look at it. You probably spent a lot of items in that battle. Use this to replenish your inventory. If you ever want to spar again, let us know. We've learned quite a bit.
You got it.
We did it! We did it! First try! And with the Horf. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. So let me ask this much, because we have almost no items. Is there another fight waiting for us, for Kabu's quest? Do I need to stock back up on items? Are there any other fights that I need to, like, prepare for if all we're doing is Kabu's quest in the books? Or is that it? Are we done with the fighting? Oh, we did it! I gotta know, Blue. I gotta know. Having known nothing about the fight, are you proud that I did it on the first try? No poison strats! Nope. I actually think poison strats would have been harder. I legit think they would have been harder. Alright, well, what do you guys want to do next? Get the final 2 discoveries, do Kabu's quest, or the books? We're gonna do all 3 before I finish up for tonight. No, not at all. It's roasting out here. That large pizza is all for me, right? Okay. What's the discovery I'm missing in the inn?
Ah, the inn founders. Indeed, we owe these cozy beds to them. You'll be happy to know that every new owner took care of the inn with equal passion. Say, why do you think that is? How could they work just as hard for something they didn't create? If you ask me, I think it's not about being the founders. They probably shared the same ideals, that's all.
You two are getting all sappy. Sounds like nap time.
Maybe I am a bit tired. Shall we call it a night?
There's one. Where's the other one? Castle? Sure. Discoveries. It looks like it's number 8. There we go. All right. Kabu or lore books?
Well, not really. That's kinda all we had. Huh? The Queen's budget covered 10 rewards. The program's complete.
It feels like forever, but we did it. Well, without rewards, V ain't gonna donate anything else.
That's fine. You've all helped so much. Thank you. Well, it was pretty good while it lasted.
Hey guys, now Kabu can absorb even more hits. We'll be even more ready for the next fight.
Me.
Oh, hello. All right, where do we go from here? I assume back here? Oh, they're not enemies. Well, let's talk to them.
I know there's no need to patrol, but I can't help it.
What? Oh, right.
Old habits don't just leave, huh? I hope the kingdoms can leave this past struggle behind and form a bond. Such beautiful flora. I wish the Elder had come with us. Just like that, roaches come back into the fold. Neo was raving to me earlier. There's so much we can learn from them.
And they get to learn from us, too. Hey, Queen Vanessa's authorized others to pass, so...
Team Snakemouth, I thank you on behalf of all my comrades.
It was nothing, good soldier.
Nonsense. We are free once more. We will never forget it.
I mean, if all we're doing is the lore books, my main worry was if we did the gauntlet. Because I was scared that the gauntlet was gonna, like, take another 2 hours on its own. But if we're not doing the gauntlet and we're just doing the lore books and this, then there's not that big an issue. All right, am I going the right way? Do I want to keep heading back this way? Maybe we have to come in a different way? There we go. This is like that final scene in Wolverine.
Master, I really did it. I found the everlasting sapling. Even though it's only because of your sacrifice. My new friends cannot replace you, but they're good. I wish you could have met them. Bet you would have thought Leaf was so cool. Master, you would have scolded V so much. Those meetings that cannot happen. I will keep them in my heart. I'll come back to visit. Rest easy now. Thank you both for waiting. This is a big weight off my chest.
No problem.
Let's go. Even with that beast gone, it's no place to lounge around. Yeah. Until next time.
Hey, you guys want to see me dig through a corpse to get back home? All right. So we're gonna pay this guy. We're gonna pay this guy to get the book hints, but you guys are gonna tell me where to go, because I don't care to solve these riddles. I don't. I beat the game. I beat the hardest fight on the first try. I've earned this. Near a tunnel in a barren land. Remember these. Remember these. In a secluded village on the shore. We'll do 3 at a time. Along the path to the Golden Settlement. So, in a tunnel in a barren land, on the path to the Golden Settlement, and in a secluded village on the shore. Is there one here, or is it at that other place that's in the grasslands? Okay. Oop. Is it hiding behind here? No? I was convinced. There we go. Alright, so we got one. Now we need to go to Forsaken Lands. I don't even remember where Forsaken Lands is. That's Tyre Prison. All right. There it is. All right, so now it said on the way to the Golden Settlement. It's fast to leave from the Golden Settlement. Okay, well, we're already there. Okay. Now what? Oh, I figured. There, it was that easy. It was that easy. I was like, did I ever destroy those boulders? Yeah, we did get a little carried away when we got towards the end of the game. Oh, I already dug behind the fortune teller. A wandering soul finds his home? It looks like that's the last one. A wandering soul finds his home. Oh, the guy who traveled all over the place and said he was gonna go back to Golden Settlement. The giant fetch quest that you didn't know was a fetch quest. So his horn grew back.
Yay! Ceres found me!
Oh, so that's who Tangy was. Glad they found each other in the end.
I thought it was obvious. Why'd you come find me anyway? Oh, right! I was supposed to take you back to the east where everyone else is right away! Oh! Well, I'm much stronger now, so I can head back. But which way's east again?
Oh no, they're both not too smart. Should we help them? We could see their homeland for ourselves.
Let's not.
Yeah.
We're very glad that Tangy's horn healed.
and these two reunited safely. I still don't know how that's even possible.
Maybe he just ate a bunch of tangy berries.
Okay, but where did he get so many? They're rare and expensive.
Maybe he has a stash of them in his house.
That explains why it's boarded up like that.
But that doesn't explain how he got so many in the first place. I miss this place. Didn't you?
The Golden Settlement does have a very serene mood.
I think after seeing the world, this is the place I enjoy the most.
You just needed to make sure, huh?
Yep, it made me happy to see you around too. It was nice seeing you too. I know this comes out of nowhere, but I want you to have this. I just feel grateful for having met you.
Thanks! We should give you something back.
Don't worry, you've given me plenty.
You're a cool one. Ask us if you need anything.
I will. I wish you the best in your own journeys.
East is to the left? My left? No, I think it's my left.
The right! It's to the right! Oh, mine or yours?
How did these two even walk to Bulgaria by themselves?
I don't have enough berries. I have to sell stuff. I have no berries. Literally. 0. We're finishing this game the way we started it, flat broke. We're either missing 1 or 2 more. People obtain thoughts when their brain cells hit the corner of the screen. But as you can see, Tangy is completely round. I mean, it helps that we were pretty thorough when we were playing the main game. Gold behind the grass? I'll check it in a second. Where an alluring criminal waited for prey. Was that back in the mini caves? Yeah, Scarlet? Oh. Oh, all this traveling. You guys are troopers, though. Thank you to all 57 of you. Honestly, we don't have to hit 75 every single time. As long as we get a higher view count than the one that's about to roll off, that's what matters. I believe the one that expires on September 7th is the one from August 7th, which was, 45? So 57 is higher than 45, for sure. Oh my god, the enemies are so slow. Whoop. All right. Is this it, boys? Is this the final moments of the Bug Fables blind playthrough on hard mode? One, 10, 20. Whoa, you've gone and returned all of them. We can read in peace now.
That took way too long. Can't you give us something for it?
All right. You did go through quite a bit. I've got this on me. I hope it helps you out.
It'll do.
Thank you for letting us still use the premises.
Help yourselves. It's always nice to see others read. Yeah, you said there's something in the final boss area and one other spot, so we can go there.
The gigantic feral beasts that surround Bulgaria. It's uncanny how we've gotten used to them. Elizant I braved the Deadlands, riddled with those creatures, to ensure our peace. Although Bulgaria is protected by the Mother Crystal, I struggle to write when I think of what could happen should that crystal lose its power. Far beyond the swamplands lay the Northern Kingdom, home to mostly many kinds of beetles. They are very traditionalist and hold honor above all else. However, many travel to Bulgaria to escape the Deadlanders' attacks. The trip to Bulgaria is hard enough, but the north houses the swamps, filled with more dangerous creatures. To avoid the wasps' hostility, most take the long route around their kingdom. It's the most insane of trips. Truly, the lives of the Northerners isn't an easy one. To the far east of Bulgaria lay the Deadlands we fear so much. Monsters everywhere and a feeling of utter dread. Who knows how, but I braved through the odds. Eventually, I reached the Eastern Kingdom. It is so different compared to Bulgaria. It has many exotic fruits and materials that cannot be found in our kingdom. Many of its denizens live in a very closed community that shuns outsiders. The only exception to this seems to be a rare species of bug that resembles fruits. Though friendly, other eastern bugs appear to stay clear of them. Is their smell too sweet? If I don't make it back to Bulgaria, I'm glad I got to meet them. Every day, more ancient artifacts pop up. Given their size and unknown purpose, scholars believe giants roamed these lands. They could have existed all over the known world, in giant kingdoms to protect them from the Deadlands. When the Day of Awakening happened, the giants must have vanished. Only their artifacts remain. There's no way to know, is there? Maybe they caused the awakening themselves. Perhaps they fell to the Deadlands, or created them themselves. Maybe someday they will return to reclaim their old home. Maybe they have left for another world. I'm a bug of facts, but even I am reduced to daydreaming about their fate. At least we have their monuments, showing us glimpses of days past.
I'm betting we destroyed ourselves with nuclear arms, and the radiation is what caused some of the bugs to mutate to have intelligence. So we killed ourselves through World War III, but the bugs and cockroaches survived. Percival, we literally just had the same headcanon.
The following cannot be confirmed, having been retrieved from a book in a Roach village's ruins. According to this book, written by Roderick the Roach Scholar, what we call the Day of Awakening, the Roaches called the Day of Reckoning. It was an event where they woke up to the world. They share our... Excuse me.
I hydrated, so come on, water.
They share our belief that before that day, we were not different from the lesser bugs amongst us. A cataclysm happened suddenly, which banished the once fabled giants to another world. Only bugs and some other creatures were left in this world. After said cataclysm, the roaches became sentient, giving birth to civilization. Other books by Roderick mention fires raining down from the sky and destroying the earth. Expeditions have not found craters or traces of such a disaster. Its constant mention in Roach texts suggests it was a big part of their culture. Or could it be a religious creation myth? Roderick, were you lying? How are we supposed to find out? Curses. I'll keep this book hidden away until I can find the truth. I'll head into the Eastern Lands once more if I have to.
What a hell of a cliffhanger. Alright, let me dump these out, get my final drink, and we'll get these last pieces of lore. Alright, where's the first place I'm going? You're basically guiding me, Blue. I want to finish this stuff up as soon as possible. Let's close this out. Venus? Alright. No. If there's lore, we will do it. I'm just saying, just guide me to where I'm supposed to go. So we will start with Venus. Yeah, go ahead.
Team Snake Mouth, to what do I owe this honor? Please, Goddess, We're not that big of a deal.
After such a big parade, you can still act so humble, adorable. We're just saying hi. There's no problem, right? Oh, not at all. You know I love a visit.
There's something we were wondering, if you don't mind answering.
What is it?
You've heard the everlasting sapling had wilted, yes?
It was the talk of every town. To be honest, I was quite shocked as well.
We only reached the sapling thanks to the ancient tablet you entrusted us with.
How did you get that tablet?
Oh wait, how did you get that tablet?
Whoa, that's right!
Goddess Venus, surely you didn't just stumble upon it.
Oh, all right. I guess it's fine to say. It was a very hurt roach who stumbled upon my garden. Long before the golden settlement reached its prime, he begged me to hide it from those filled with greed. I wasn't able to save him, but I kept my goddess word. Although rumors spread, I never let anyone have it. Until you three. Huh. I wonder what happened to him.
And you considered us worthy of that roach's trust?
You passed my trial, you know, even if I was holding back.
Thanks for being honest. It doesn't really matter anymore with the sapling gone. But we were quite curious.
It's a long chapter that's finally come to an end. I wonder what will be the next great legend Bulgaria chases. Whatever it is, we're gonna find it.
All right, next place. Wasp Kingdom. Wasp Kingdom.
After so long, we can freely enter and leave the Wasp Kingdom.
Some are still on edge, but that's pretty normal.
Queen Vanessa's got a lot of stuff to fix.
It's bustling around here.
Well, there's lots to do.
It seems we cannot enter the residential area anymore. Given the state it was in, it may need some repair.
So what's wasp culture like?
You know, we're not sure.
Because they've been closed off for so long, I figured they were very violent.
Doesn't seem like it, right?
Hopefully we can learn more about them now that there's peace.
The usurper caused unmeasurable damage to our community. We must stay united if we're to recover.
Those prisons held so many innocent. I hope we can make amends.
It's my heroes.
Hey Jade, looking good.
With the crisis over, I can follow my passion, selling stew. What, like a shop? My stew shop. You guys liked it so much. I think it can be a success.
You've got that right.
I'll give you a special Ranger discount, so buy a lot. Woohoo!
We're not.
You don't have to say anything. It's my way of thanking you for everything.
We're poor! Oh, we need berries! We've done it again! Excuse me? Chat. No. Hold on. There you go. While I get the berries. I appreciate the 7 of you who are being honest right now. Oh! Oh! There are more dumb people than I thought. Well, it looks like hell yeah won. So we're filling up our inventory with stew. There we go. Maximum support.
We can only let you access these halls for now, but make yourselves comfortable. The usurper left our structures very uncared for. It will take some time to make them presentable. I'm glad Sis is doing fine. I gotta start thinking of moving though. Can't be a third wing forever. Seems our intruding didn't hurt their relationship.
I'm so relieved. If I was the cause for a breakup,
Apologize a lot, right?
Yes.
The royal halls are some good stuff. Hopefully we can get a house soon now.
Let's be patient, Rebel. We'll live together soon. They let me in. I can hang around wasps all day.
I'm glad peace has come to the Wasp Kingdom. Otherwise, I'd worry for her.
Hopefully she doesn't get thrown into prison again.
We owe you so much, but do behave in front of the Queen. Queen Vanessa would be most pleased to see you.
This room brings back memories, although not very pleasant ones.
It's okay. We can make better ones now.
Ever the optimist, but we agree. Team Snakemouth, the Queen's friends are our friends.
Team Snakemouth. Oh, same thing.
The Wasp Kingdom's working closely with our people to exchange information. Although, truth be told, we're benefiting way more from it.
We're glad our ruler's words weren't empty. The roaches have found where to settle.
Who would want to take them in? They're the long-lost bugs!
Well, when you put it that way.
I can't get used to them being all nice now.
Give it time. Took us some time to get used to you, too.
I would like to apologize for everything. I hope you'll find I'm a reasonable bug. And thank you, Leaf, for only freezing me, and not something worse.
Puff's a pretty chill guy, huh?
Hopefully we can leave General Ultimax behind and work together from now on.
He doesn't seem to resent us, thankfully.
Team Snakemouth, I owe you and all the kingdoms a great debt. You saved us with the flame brooch.
Speaking of, we've come to return it.
You're too kind. I was fully prepared to entrust it to you. Why do I sound like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z?
It's the Wasp Kingdom's heirloom, not something for us to own.
Thank you. But it could still prove useful in your journey. Might you protect it just a bit longer? There's no rush.
Queen Vanessa. Very well. You can count on us.
You've reminded me. This isn't much, but please accept it in the name of our recovering kingdom. Whoa! Whoa! Thanks!
Good luck with everything, Queen. You've got your work cut out for you.
I'll be all right. And I know I can count on you if anything happens.
Indeed. Don't hesitate to come to us.
Queen Vanessa has retaken control of the kingdom. We may never know how the Wasp King just hypnotized everyone. Creepy stuff.
Well, everyone's back to normal, right? It's all that matters.
All right, are we done here? I mean, I could go back in case I need to talk to him further. Let's go back. I'll check back while you tell me where the next place I have to go is.
The Roach Village.
Okay.
But maybe I should have been sealed away rather than tossed out.
You reek of our old kind. You've seen what has become of them, right? When our ancestors took the sapling away, the other roaches tried to recreate it. I can only imagine it didn't end well, and I don't pity them. They had it coming. Sis tells me I missed a lot while foraging. The sapling's gone? And we can finally explore other lands. I need some savings to travel around. Your kingdom deals in berries, right? Help me out here. If you want to buy something, press A.
I'll talk to him again.
We eat the same things every day of our life. It's normal for us. And you speak of fancy chefs? Wonder what that's like.
That Wasp King, he was wearing our ancient crown.
Yeah. Where else in town do I need to check out? Hut? Nothing here. Where's the Roach Elder? Alright. Let us go to final boss room.
Even after the commotion, the constructs are still too hot. Guess they won't be calming down for a while.
What is that glowing thing in the back? I better be able to open it.
Is the Elder like the Roach Queen?
Doesn't seem that way. Everyone just seems to respect her very much.
A queen chosen by the people. In the north, we also had such a system. Elder? Are you all right?
Yes, I was merely pondering. Even though it was supposed to be everlasting, the sapling still wilted. Were our ancestors wrong then? Did they not manage to create an eternal plant?
I mean, it is pretty dark here, and the sapling was stuffed inside that thingy.
We suppose the sapling still requires sunlight despite it being undying otherwise.
I see. That does make sense. It makes me wonder, would the king then be unstoppable if you fought him in daylight? He did burn through the sapling's power fast, and that in the end consumed him. But would he have been truly unstoppable outside?
All in all, we were lucky to have that happen. If that was indeed a possibility, it is great that we managed to stop him when we could.
Still, did our ancestors really not consider that option? Sorry for keeping you around. There's so much to think about. A sacred sapling. Don't mind me. I just need to think.
Still kind of bummed the sapling's gone. We worked really hard to find it.
It may be for the best, V. An era of searching for great power has concluded.
Uh-huh. Hey, Leaf, you sure there's no magic in the tree at all?
We're sure. We found some in the seed the king ate, but that's gone now.
Come, let us leave this place. There's nothing left for anyone in this cursed land.
I believe that might be it. Anything we're forgetting? All right. Although the everlasting sapling seemed wilted, it still possessed enough power to morph Hoax into an incredibly powerful form. Commanding the power of the artifacts, the flames, and the sapling, there was no logical way for Team Snakemouth to win. What was the reason, then, for Hoax's power to eventually run out? Sadly, as the everlasting sapling is no more, research cannot be conducted. Hoax was abandoned by his parents in the middle of the Deadlands before he spoke his first words. Only through a miracle did he survive to reach Bulgaria, where he managed to blend into the Wasp Kingdom's populace. He had no friends and no respect. All he had was his job, cleaning up trash.
One day he vanished from the Wasp Kingdom. Nobody cared. When he returned, unrecognized by all who ostracized him, he commanded such power and charisma. They had no choice but to serve him.
Donald Trump's father? All right, what are we checking? Oh, the old guy? Yeah.
Hello. I don't have anything else to sell, but you lot remind me of this fly lad I met once. Poor boy went crazy over an old crown I fished out of the lake. Paid me hundreds of berries for that junk. I wonder what became of him after that. Last I heard, he headed north or something. Oh, don't mind me. Just going back to my memories. Go on, you lot. Have fun with all that stuff.
So he was the wasp fly, or that fly that mimics being a wasp. A wasp mimic fly. Yep. Well, my friends, it has been an awful long adventure, but we've done it. We beat the entire game on hard mode from beginning to end, voicing every single character that spoke. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It certainly was a bit of a challenge for me, but you know what? The challenge of voicing everything made it worth. It was worth it because of the Paper Mario gameplay that I got. Oh, Waffle, yeah. Let me check your let me check your story real quick. Snail Plushie, I almost definitely have ASD or ADHD. I'm unable to get diagnosed because of the Rona, but I still have to go to school, and I've already been warned of truancy court, but my teachers don't know how to help me, and I don't know what I need either, so it's especially hard to ask for help. I've been in school for a little over a month and have only done 2 assignments, but I passed my history quiz recently. I'm super happy about it. Everything's still really hard, though. I still appreciate that you're going for it, Plushie, and I'm glad that you're putting in the effort. I know it can be really easy to quit sometimes. I posted a bunch of stuff, Waffle, so let me see if I can find it. This year has been one hell of a ride regarding my identity. I told my mom and friends that I'm trans, and that was one hell of an emotional roller coaster. I've even been getting some therapy sessions in. My next hurdle is telling my dad. I tried getting someone else to do it for me, but it somehow just didn't work because it's been months, and he still won't use the right pronouns. So that's my next big hurdle in that part of my life. All I will say is just remind yourself that your validation and your existence does not depend on approval from your family. The quote that often gets misattributed is, I'm trying to remember what the full one what it actually says. Oh, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Which is, a lot of people misattribute it as blood is thicker than water, meaning to say that, like, your blood ties to your family will always be important. But what it actually means is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which is the blood that you've drawn from your bonds that you've developed with other people will be thicker than the water that you were, I don't want to say unwillingly, but you were always going to be in contact with because of the fact that you were in the womb before you were born. Just because you had to be in it. You okay? Did you cut yourself? Just because you were born into a family does not absolutely mean that is your family. So I hope you find I hope you find the support that you need and want. But if you are unable to get that, I hope you can remind yourself that the folks who support you are where your strongest relationships will lie. Oh, I lost my train of thought. There was something else I was going to say before Waffle brought that up. But, so yeah, I'm glad we could wrap this up. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do in the meantime. So tomorrow is going to be Jackbox. Tuesday and Wednesday are off. Thursday will probably, I don't know if I want to start Trails of Cold Steel right away. It depends. I did put in the order. Okay. Let me ask this. How do you guys feel about Rogue Legacy 2? Like, would you be interested in seeing, like, a little bit of gameplay from that? Or do you just want me to go straight into doing Thursday and Sunday as Thursday or Trails of Cold Steel for a bit? Play whatever you want to play. I've been meaning to do Rogue Legacy 2 while it was in early access. I just haven't had a chance to play it. So I'm thinking the next big schedule shift is going to be on the 18th. Once Mario comes out, once the 3D Mario comes out, I think I'm gonna do once Super Mario 3D All-Stars comes out, it's gonna be Thursday is Trails of Cold Steel. Friday and Sunday are Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Saturday is our live dub, and then obviously Monday is the multiplayers. And then once we finish up with Mario, we will switch to having Sunday be Trails of Cold Steel. So during this transition period between the 6th and the 18th, I think it's going to be Thursday is Trails of Cold Steel, Friday is Spiritfarer, and Sunday is Rogue Legacy 2. Just so that they're not going to be consistent things. I just want to see how far we get there. But I think it'll provide just some fun games that people might be interested in checking out to help fill the time before 3D All-Stars comes out. And then on the 18th will basically be the fall block of this Mega Star stream schedule. So this is kind of that in-between period where we throw some stuff at the wall, see what sticks. And who knows? Maybe by the time 3D All-Stars comes out, I'll be partner. Hopefully, maybe, I pray. Could always play Smash, too. I haven't touched Smash in months. There's a part of my brain that's like, it's okay, you still have the muscle memory. But the other part is like, bruh. Dude, I could have done this so easily. Like, why didn't I just enter Wi-Fi tournaments on Smash? People love watching that shit. I could have been partner already if I'd just done Smash tournaments. We haven't finished, Allie. We have 2 episodes left. Next Saturday and the Saturday after that, and we will be all done. It's a blood moon? Hold on a sec, guys. It is indeed a blood moon out tonight. That might just be because of the California fires, but... So... Well, with that in mind, we're probably gonna get ransacked. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're not mad at me, are you? All right. That will do it for me tonight, you guys. I will see you tomorrow for Jackbox. Did we have a request for anyone we wanted to raid? Sakura, I know you had someone you wanted to recommend, right? Oh, wait, hold on. We finished the game. Hold on. Blue Dino, I know you own the game already. I assume you own the game already, correct? Okay. Tasty Waffle, do you own the game already? Play the credits music? How do I... Wait. How do I access the credits music? Oh, alright. Blue Waffle, do you already own the game? Or Tasty... Tasty Waffle! Tasty Waffle! Oops! Do not look that up, kids! Yeah, do not. That's why I said it. Is because I thought of Tasty Waffle and I knew his name was Blue in chat. I'm so sorry. All right. Fatal Frame, do you own the game? Fatal, do you own the game? Okay. Time for more Blue Dino! Sakura, do you own the game? Do you, even though I've beaten the entire game, would you still like to own it? All right, well, you know the rules. You know the rules. Reach out to me on Discord. Let me know if you want it on Steam or Switch. We'll work out how to get either the game to you or get the cost of the game to you. And then I'm sorry I keep asking. I also keep forgetting. Who are we rating tonight? Are we able to make a suggestion? Yeah, just throw some names at me. Go Pirates Software? What are they streaming? Game development. Yeah, we can show some love to them. Sure, why not? Let's check out what goes into making a game like this. All right, dudes. I think it's time we put this game to rest. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. This has been a hell of a fun game. It really has. I'm glad that I could take on all the challenges that it offers. I'm glad that we understood the battle system well enough that we could take down the hardest fight in the game on the first try. Let's go. Incredible. And I think we'll close this game out by playing the leitmotif. So as they go to rest, so will this game. We'll drop the raid, and that'll be the end of Bug Fables for this stream. Raid phrase. Raid phrase. There you go. All right, chat. Let's get to partners, shall we? I believe in me, I believe in you. Let's make it happen. But for now, it's time to put this game to rest. Take care, everybody. Let's raid.